So, shalom, everybody. I'm sitting here driving down the road, and I'm thinking about unsafe communities, and it's something that I want to talk about, bring up as a topic. Maybe it'll come out right, but I'm sitting here thinking, like, there's so many of us, not just in America, but all around the world, wherever we live, whether it's another country in Africa, whether we in America, whether we in South America, wherever our people are, we live in, for the most part, most of us live in or live around unsafe communities. But it's very, this whole situation is because of how we think and what we do. Our unsafe community is the results of what we do, or should I say, what we won't do. If you living in an unsafe community, then you and everybody else is a part of the problem. Because the Most High put it on us as a people to take care of our communities. And I noticed that a lot of our people, when they live in an unsafe environment or around it in some type of way, all they want to do is say, well, we're going to pray about it. Hey, look, I pray every day. I'm all for prayer. But prayer without works is dead. How do you get anything done when all you saying is, well, the Most High, I'm not worried about it because I'm going to pray and leave it in the Most High hands. Okay. Well, our generations before you and your generation now are still all living in unsafe communities because all you do is pray without doing nothing on your part to do anything about it. And not only is that selfish, but that's also being a punk. Because most of our people, they scared to get hurt, they scared to get locked up, and most of all, they scared to die. But when did the Most High say that any of those things wasn't going to happen to you? Just to stand up and stand on the principles of the Most High Word and to speak out about it puts your life in jeopardy. The Most High never promised you, not even the next second from now, that something won't happen to you when you're standing up for His righteousness. And standing up for His righteousness is three aspects to it that I always talk about. It's mental, it's spiritual, and it's physical. And a lot of times I notice that our people always want to focus on one of them, but never all three of them at the same time. They always leave one out. And when you leave one of those aspects out, it puts you in the bad position of still allowing negative things to creep in. So going back to our communities, mentally you got to get the negative things out, spiritually you got to get the negative things out, and physically you got to get the negative things out. So when you got people that's running around the community, stealing, breaking into people's cars, breaking into people's houses, selling drugs, killing people, kidnapping people, whose fault is that? It's not the Most High fault. It's our fault as a people whenever we live in a bad environment. For one, it's a curse because our people are not doing what they're supposed to do. But that is only one side of it. What about those who do, on some level, who do what they're supposed to do? What do you do in any actual means to take care of your community other than you just saying, well, the Most High got me because I'm going to pray about it, and when I step out the house, well, I'm going to be safe. Okay, but what about your family and your people? What do you start to do physically as in stepping out in your community to help keep it safe. And if anybody is going to say, well, I don't got to do nothing, okay, well then you a part of that problem then. So why are you complaining about what's going on in your community? You are complaining if your car get broken into, your house get broken into, if they kidnapping people everywhere, everybody selling drugs, and all you got to say is, well, I'm gonna just turn a blind eye to it and pray about it. Man, that's selfishness. And that's you being a punkified person also. Because you truly not willing to go the distance to help get your community in check, so that everybody, not just yourself, can actually walk around safe. For the Most High to be able to work for us as a people, to step in and do his work, you too have to do your part. Everybody have to do their part. And whatever we can't handle, that's where the Most High steps in to take it over and handle the problem. We got a huge problem, man, with our thinking. Let's look at all the other nationalities of people around the world. I don't care whether they white, whether they Asian, whether they Arab. If they live in a safe community, in a safe environment, who's making that community, that environment safe? They are. Physically patrolling to make sure that environment is safe. And you know the funny thing, I find this funny right here. We are moving to their community because their community is safe, and then start basically preaching to the choir that the Most High allowed them to move to a safe community. Hold on. So the Most High allowed you to move among another nationality of people to a safe community in which they physically patrol their own communities to keep it safe, to put it in check. But you are not willing to do the same thing in your own community physically. When you want to talk about being a hypocrite, that is the biggest type of hypocrite. Man, we got a serious problem as a people, man. I'm trying to tell you. But I'm just sitting here now thinking about it, you know? Even though I'm laughing, it's a very sad situation. We have been so dumbed down as a people. We don't want to do anything for ourselves if it involves a physical aspect of it. If it involves it in getting into it physically, we'll run away like cowards with our heads tucked between our legs. That's what I see. I mean, we do got some of our people out there who contribute themselves to keeping our community safe. There are groups, but it's not many. Everybody actually should be chipping in to help in that avenue of it. Y'all, we got problems, man. I'm telling you. And people are so hypocritical. I mean, it really makes no sense.